Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have a great reading. I feel like we do. We start with fortune and we end with true love, right? Now, we know true love is a fortune. It sure is, right? We know that when we were little kids, opening up the fortune cookie was a lot of fun. It was for me, right? It was like simple pleasure. It was. And just because, my mom would take us to eat Chinese food with her best friend. I remember those days well, right? And so we start with fortune, and this is Danae and Zeus. This is Danae and Zeus. Let's have a look at that fortune card, right? But she was kind of stuck here. I feel like she was. And this is your card, of course, Sagittarius, the Wheel of Fortune, right? That is if we see this little booklet here. Here it is. Let's see what we have, you guys. It's always right here, yeah. And let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. And here it is. And lovers, Danae and Zeus, the chance, fate, expansion, and prosperity. We also have prosperity with the Earth Oracle cards here, and they're showing this abundance right out in the meadow here, and really beautiful. The full moon is in the back, and there's this beautiful spring here, kind of. It's just a little spring. Somebody has kind of made it here, built it out of these stones, and this looks real, right? It's if you've ever kind of been in just old kind of nature, right? I remember in San Francisco in my grandma's backyard, we had kind of things like this here, and in the area, yeah, we did. And there's a swirl here on this spring, right? It's just a fountain, it's not a spring, and it's very beautiful, right? So we have prosperity twice. And let's see, and we have King Acrisius had a daughter named Danae, a princess with a curse, for upon her birth it was predicted that one of the princess's offsprings would kill the king, like her own father, right? When Danae came of age, the king walled her within a tower made of bronze. Yeah, here she is sitting here, right, with her guitar. She said, I don't have anything to do, right? Except she loves it, though. She's playing this lute, right? And so despite this, Danae was loved by Zeus, and together they had a son named Perseus. Perseus grew into a strong man, and after many adventures, he did slay Acrisius. And Acrisius was his grandfather. Yeah, a just punishment for treating his only daughter so cruelly. Positive fate, the generosity of the universe. Yeah, this is good luck, right? It is. And fate and destiny, the ability to be open to abundance, awareness of beauty and love. And the interesting thing here is that somebody, Sagittarius, is aware of the beauty and the love they have for you, right? And here they are, they don't feel good enough, and they're afraid you'll say no. So these are from my deck, if you guys want to get the deck, right? But they're afraid, they definitely are, and they might have done something, or they have low self-esteem, right? What are they afraid of, right? Unless, they think you're going to bite them, Sagittarius, right? You're going to get your bow and arrow and, boom, right? The Three of Cups is with it. And the Three of Cups is a celebration. It's, it's these three women again. And they're toasting, right? They're all dressed beautifully and they're dancing. It's a celebration, but it is also, I believe in this reading, a reconciliation that is going to be celebrated. It is, right? I'll make a toast to you guys for the new year. For sure I will, right? Happy unions, joy, celebration, great satisfaction, peace between family, generations, or enemies. Maybe they're kind of an enemy to you. I mean, I don't mean in the way that, you're going to plot something horrible against them. I don't mean that, right? But I mean the fact that if they've done something and they don't feel good enough and they're afraid you'll say no, maybe they really hurt you and they feel like you think that they are an enemy. Yeah, maybe you kind of shut the door on them very abruptly, or maybe you were a little bit mean because you thought it was justified, right? And so there's some type of something similar to that energy here. A celebration involving women. These are the possibilities, right? Possibly a wedding feast. All right. Don't forget to have Rock of Lamb, Sagittarius, right? Let's see. We have first light, beginning a new cycle, grace and gratitude. So the beginning a new cycle, we see here the bird's nest. It's very cute. There's these little four eggs here. And really interesting because the spring is, the winter's kind of lifting here. First light, right? And grace and gratitude, through gratitude, joy expands. This is like, this is an advice card for you, Sagittarius, right? And we see this lovely, looks like a lovely Japanese lady, and she's holding something in her hand, and she's looking at it very, like, with joy and gratitude. And it's kind of like this almost pixie dust or magic kind of emanating from her hand. It is. And she is being grateful. And she realizes that, by being grateful, that it's even happier. Yeah, it's really interesting here. I feel like this person thinks that you're not like going to receive them, or they think that you won't be thankful, or you won't want it, right? If you're not thankful, right, you're like, well, I don't want this anymore. That's what I feel like, that's what they are thinking. Self-acceptance and prosperity. Prosperity is here twice, and this is like, they're not showing any money here, right? They're just showing that little fountain with all these beautiful flowers. I mean, it's gorgeous here, but this is abundance, right? By way of the universe, but this is love. And that's the type of prosperity this is. Now, you might have also, it's next to Lakshmi, and Lakshmi was the goddess, I believe. I think that's what they call her, a goddess. An Indian from India, right? An Indian goddess. And here she is, very beautiful. And her hands are emanating these crystals. And this is the goddess of, like, prosperity. That's what it is. And it says, stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine, Sagittarius, right? And then this is bright future. So I love her dress, right? Love teal with kind of this gold. It's beautiful. And so, but the self-acceptance card, somebody's accepting themselves. Like, there's something difficult here. Like they weren't going to come originally because they thought that this was kind of taboo, or there was something wrong with them stepping forward. It's possible they were with somebody else. It is possible here, because there's some type of a little bit of guilt here that they're letting go of. Self-acceptance. I'm letting go of it, right? And he's here. He's kind of reaching up to these flowers, kind of, and really interesting. All the little swirls are kind of on these little stones here. But it's very beautiful. And somebody, I think, wants to apologize to you as well, it looks like here. And we have, at last but least, is Guinevere. And Guinevere is holding these beautiful flowers. And this is true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Somebody really loves you. And the fact that this is so true love, that the universe is helping them. Yeah, when something is very genuine, right? Interesting how her name is Guinevere, which is kind of, well, it looks like genuine a little bit. But the point about it is that when something, the universe will give you something that is genuine. In other words, if you really believe in it, the universe will give it to you, right? But if you say these affirmations and you really don't believe, or in your heart you don't have the strong belief that it can really come true, the universe won't bring it. The universe can sense your doubt. Yeah. So let's get into the reading for Sagittarius, right? And so these are already shuffled, and let's see what the bottom of the deck is over here on my deck. We have, they want another chance. Yes, they do. It was in the reverse. I feel like they've wanted another chance for a long time, because there's time here. I can see time, or feel it in this reading. They want another chance. We'll take it. Unrequited love. Maybe it was unrequited love in the past. Here's confessions. OMG. These are my confessions by way of Usher. Usher was such a great artist. I mean, he still is, but I feel like they get a chance and they, I just feel like they kind of, I just feel like people are pulling strings, right? So you get a chance, and if they want you to continue, you will, right? Because I've written plenty of songs, and it's not hard to keep writing. It's not. You can keep pumping out songs after songs. Yes, you can, unless you're in some type of a major depression, right? But anyway, it'd be great to see him. And maybe he even has a new album, but I just know that Usher's not, I don't feel like he's, majorly in the limelight. No. But this unrequited love, Sagittarius, getting back to, what's important here, talking about music, right? And so, the unrequited love next to confessions, they want to say they're sorry to you. Remember, I said that. There's some type of apology here. And it could be because they didn't accept your love, or it was unrequited love at the time. There could also be some type of other unrequited love that they are confessing to you, like, I don't want to be with so and so anymore. I just want to be with you. It could be, right? So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Yeah. And if you want to get my deck, you guys, the link is always below in the description box, right? And the bottom of this deck, 5 of Pentacles, Sagittarius, it is. And somebody feels left out in the cold, and your person, of course, right? But also, they may be leaving something or somebody out here, because there's some type of, I don't care about the past, except I hope Sagittarius will accept me. There's that in this reading. There's that kind of feeling here, right? And we start with the Wheel of Fortune, which is really a completion because it's a 10. And then we have the first light, beginning a new cycle. That is a completion. It is. So let's get into it here. And we're going to look at the bottom of this deck here and see what we have for Sagittarius, right? We have the 9 of Cups reversed, we have the Empress, and we have the 6 of Wands. It's possible this person feels that you have rejected them in the past and that this was unrequited love, right? Here's the 6 of Wands, and this talks about victory. The Empress is here. This talks about, in this reading, this is you, somebody who is very much loved, somebody who is respected, somebody who, this person really wants to be with you, and they see you like as a queen, and very passionate, somebody they can build with, and very like nurturing, right? The Empress, right? Because she's kind of, she can be a mother, which is a nurturing energy for sure. She's sitting out here with her swan and the little, I don't know what they call the baby swans. I don't. But this is not a goose. It's a swan. And so that talks about love as well. The 9 of Cups is reversed. This talks about wishes unsatisfied. Yeah, unsatisfied wishes. So they love you. And let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Let's see what we have. This reminds me of that song by Anthony Hamilton, I Can't Let Go. Right? He goes, even if we fuss and fight, you can put it all on me. Something like that. I can't let go. Right? Great song. Let's see what we have. It's from a few years ago, I believe. And we have the Sun. Showing up reversed, Sagittarius. Okay. Temperance. 3 of Swords. 9 of Wands. A lot of majors in this reading. We see the Empress here. We see the Hermit. We see the Sun, and we see Temperance. Maybe your person is Leo. They could be Virgo, Taurus, or Libra with the Empress. They could be anybody. They could be another Sag, right? But let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups is coming here. He is. And so clearly, Sagittarius, somebody's coming for you. They're afraid here that you're going to say no when they ask you for another chance. And they don't feel good enough because of something in the past. They have a confession to make. So we don't know what the confession is. Could be a few things. I mean, we have the general idea here. Could be I'm sorry, I love you. Could be I left somebody else. Could be I didn't realize how much I did love you. It could be a combination, right? Confessions. And so here in the heart of the matter, the sun is reversed with Temperance. Let's move the camera down. You guys can see the cards. And so this person, I feel like Sagittarius, the sun card in the reverse, it's still a good card in the reverse. But I feel like you're going to restore this with this person, and this person is unhappy without you. This is the message I'm getting in this reading. Because this man here is finally accepting himself. Self-acceptance. This is about self-love and reaching for something. He's reaching for something that you want. And that is true love because it's here. So let's see. This is going to be restored with the sun reversed. I feel like this person has lived in a little bit of darkness without you. Yeah, because this is a quiet energy that you may not know about. They don't feel good enough. They're afraid you'll say no. They want another chance. Confessions and unrequited love. Oh my gee, right? And so let's get a card for Sagittarius. And here we have the Ace of Swords. So you have a new beginning with somebody that is... And there's emotional grounding and balance and healing. Because here you are, Sagittarius, right, as Temperance. I feel like she's holding the 2 cups. You guys could be healing each other. And I'm not saying that you're down and out at all. I'm saying that this relationship is going to bring some type of cathartic, like, result. Yeah. There's some type of emotional healing in this reading. It could be, you could be fine, but they could be saying, you know what, I really recognize you as the one. I'm sorry for what I did. There's healing right there, right? Even though, you know, sometimes we think that we don't have any healing to do. Yeah, I've been there. Think, oh, well, it's fine. I'm the bomb, right? I'm the bomb, right? It's right. And so right here you have a new beginning coming. I feel like this person is sad without you. That's why the sun's reversed. Here we have the 3 of Swords. This is coming into play, or this can be what you need to focus on. So this 3 of Swords, somebody's going to get hurt here, I believe. Or you need to focus on that this person is, let's see, let's get another card here. See what it says here. The Devil. Wow, this person, that's this person coming. Here's the Knight of Cups over here as your advice. So here they come. Walking down the street, get the funniest looks from... Just kidding. That was the Monkees, right? Here they come with fear. They think you're going to break their heart. That's what they feel here. Your person feels that maybe you want a little bit of revenge. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the 5 of Swords in this reading. But they are focusing on coming forward. And they want a bright future with you. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. That could be for you, but I feel like it's more for them. And even if you're waiting, they're more worried than you are. So let's get another card on down here. We have the Chariot. So this is movement. This person's getting in their chariot to show up for you. They're coming with fear because of this 3 of Swords. Now, this 3 of Swords could be third party all the way. Like 800%, right? And And let's see what we have. The Nine of Wands. This could be what you're leaving in the past. And the King of Wands. This could be what needs to be left in the past, right? But here, I feel like you could have been the wounded warrior in the past, but this looks like this is this person. And they're like, I'm going to stop kind of worrying. The Nine of Wands, he's kind of the worrying warrior. Look at his face. He has a bandage, but it's really about like, I feel insecure and uncertain, but I'm pushing forward. That's really what it's about, so I can get to the 10. Here he is, protecting, right? He's protecting. He's holding the wand up, and he's on the lookout. Yeah. And so the Two of Swords is here, and this can be shown as what you're expecting or what you want. This can also be what's in your corner, like what's assisting you here. And the universe is, for sure. And we have the Ace of Wands. So you want this, but you're thinking possibly, well, I'm not sure if it's going to come. Two of Swords, Ace of Wands for some of you. It could also be this energy where this is in your corner. And I feel like it is in your corner. Like they have no other recourse but to show up for you and offer you a new beginning. Because this is love. This is true love. And I feel like this unrequited love is like whatever you have said to them. Don't go away. Go away, little boy. Go away, little girl. Whatever. Whatever you said to them. Because there's unsatisfied desires in this reading. Unsatisfied wishes. Right? This person loves you, and there's a feeling in their heart that they have to be with you. Because this reading is about somebody who completes somebody. Right? You could be saying there's no such thing, but I mean, if you're listening to a self-help coach who's trying to tell you, hey, you're the most important person in the world, of course, that's in every context. There's a little bit of a different take or meaning, but in this reading, you complete this person because they have to have you. There's one thing, this is the missing piece. And I just did a reading on that, and this is confirming it. This is how I see it. We have the Hermit, and this is in the near future. And here he is, right? And he didn't shave. He has a long beard, and that could, for me, that could be unrequited love. I'm like, what? Go get a haircut, right? Yeah. And let's see, we have some people look good without a haircut. They do. But not with a long beard, too, all right? We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. There's two aces in this reading. And this is, coming soon. There's something here that's not working out in this reading. The Sun card reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And what I mean by not working out is to pave the way for you and this person. That's why this Three of Swords is here. Something here is not working out. It's not really showing. This person might be leaving somebody. It could be unrequited love with this card. All these cards can talk about different meanings. They just don't mean one thing. They don't, because they're all trying to paint a picture, and some of them have multiple meanings. Just like any card. If you open up a tarot book and, what does this mean? What's this card? It'll show you 10 things, right? So some of these cards mean multiple things within the context of this reading, for sure. Here's the Knight of Cups. This is your advice. They're coming, right? Yeah, maybe they're going to fly to you. He's got the wings here, but definitely coming with messages when we see the wings. But here he is. He has the cup. He's holding it up. They're looking for you at the river, Sagittarius, right? And so this can also be how you're being affected by other people. Here they are, bringing this. Yeah, so let's see what else. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person's bringing you a victory. And they want to overcome. They're bringing you a victory if you want it. They recognize you. The Six of Wands is a recognition. He's being recognized as the winner, right? He's kind of a cute guy here, right? Yeah, but he's being recognized as the winner. And so they recognize you here. And they're coming for a victory, and they want to overcome the past. Very clear, right? I really want to know what this confession is, right? We're going to find out in the extended. We are, right? And so Over here is your environment, the Six of Swords. They're in transition coming towards you. Now, they could be leaving. This Six of Swords is leaving something. It typically is, like the Eight of Cups. Although it's a little bit different. This is the Eight of Cups is, it can be a little different. They could be making their way to you right now. And in your environment, this is also how you have affected them. Like you have influenced them, impacted them enough. Their love for you, has impacted them in such a way where here they are getting in their boat and leaving whatever behind. This person's leaving something behind. Because there's some type of I can't think of the word, but there's some type of major movement and giving up. Here's self-acceptance. This person is accepting themselves and whatever they have to do here in order to come. There's some type of sacrifice here. I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah. And remember with Danae and Zeus that her father sacrificed her, basically. I mean, he didn't cut her neck off, no, or head off, no, but a sacrifice, is he sacrificed her. He put her in this tower. And, and she couldn't get out. No, she couldn't. And so her father put her there, and then she fell in love with Zeus and had a son. Her son, Perseus, came back and rescued her, pretty sure. Well, he got rid of her father, Acrisius, or, if I'm pronouncing it right. But he got rid of her, he killed her father. Who ignorantly, a lot of ignorance in those days, right? Where people just went along with groupthink. Still going on. Whatever they see, is going on. When they flip on the TV, they think that that's what's going on, right? A lot of groupthink. In those days, people were killed because of it, right? So, this talks about a rescue, though. And I feel like this person is kind of coming back to rescue you. I feel like they are rescuing themselves. Yeah, from unhappiness and from some type of awakening that is propelling them to come forward. This awakening has also disturbed them greatly. Like, why am I here? Why am I not with Sagittarius? It could be, why did I do that? They might have done something to you. They don't feel good enough. They want another chance. Unrequited love and confessions. It looks like they've done something, doesn't it? Is there another card here? There is. They're afraid you'll say no. Yeah, Sagittarius. So here we have the Ten of Cups, and this is going to be your environment. Let's have a look at your environment. Wow, this is a long reading here. It is. We have the Fool, and this is showing up in your environment. Here they are coming for this adventure. They have the courage. They also see this as, a lot of fun. This person is so imagining the future. The Fool is very like a curious, fun energy. And here they are. They know this is like an adventure, or it will be if you accept them. And this is how you affect them. You're there happily ever after, and here they come, right? And the dog is barking like, hurry up and go, right? Where is the hopes and fears at? I think I didn't put a card down here. I don't think I did. Did I just put that Fool down? I think I did. Let's see. Your hopes and fears is the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So you're hoping here. I'm not sure if this was in the outright in the outcome or not. Yeah, I think I failed to put one card down, or the Fool was already here. It's fine. This is early, right? But this, we're going to look at it as your hopes and fears, and we're going to see it as your outcome. But we'll get another card. Because the reading is very clear, right? And so here is, you're hoping for a renewal. You're hoping for change and growth. You're hoping to hear from this person with the Eight of Wands. You're hoping for these butterflies here. And it's very beautiful, right? And let's see. And we have the Knight of Wands. You're hoping they're going to take action. Yeah. And in your outcome, Sagittarius, show me the outcome for Sagittarius. Let's use this other deck. Show me the outcome for Sagittarius. It is the Seven of Swords reversed. This is typically seen as guilt. And the Death card. Yeah, this person wants to transform here. They have guilt here, but they want to transform. This can talk about possibly an escape that is happening here. Seven of Swords reversed on their end. But this is a transformation here. This person wants an end. They want to confess here that they feel guilty. They can't get over it. They feel guilty for what they've done, most likely. And they want to transform everything. They want to change their whole life. And they want to do it with you. And we know this to be true here. So we're going to go to the extended, Sagittarius. And let's get this deck here. Today we're going to do the extended with this particular deck. And we're also going to have of course, we're going to have a tarot spread on this person. That is if we see this deck handy, right? Because I've moved the deck. Yes, I have. Let's see what we have. And here it is. And let's get one more card, because true love is what is supporting them or challenging them. And it is both. They're coming. Yeah, see how interesting this is. Their first card is stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. I feel like that's what they want to tell you. I love you. Everything will be fine. Straighten this deck table out here. Everything will be fine. Don't worry anymore. And this is supporting them, their true love for you, and it has challenged them because they don't know if you want them, and I feel like they're also leaving something behind. Let's see here. Let's see what they have. Let's show me what's happening in the root for them. And we have the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. This just talks about them wanting to express themselves to you. It could be sex, right? It could be love, but, passionate love. But they want to tell you here that they love you. Yes, they want to tell you. So this is going to be a 10-card spread, and we're going to see how they feel about you. We're going to have their spread with their advice, their environment, their hopes and fears, their near future, what's challenging them one more time, but also what they want, what they're expecting, and what's helping this person. And I feel like it has to do with this true love for you, but we're going to end the reading. They're all super affordable, Sagittarius. I have the link in the description box for the extended. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.